So looking back at my 2016 archery season is somewhat of a somber memory. If you follow me at all on social media or YouTube, you probably noticed I didn't produce any archery videos last year. And that was in part because we didn't have much in line of actual success, and my personal season was a little too sour to revisit at the time. October 1st started out like any other. We were psyched to get in the tree and start chasing whitetails. Dad actually ended up throwing one of his doe tags that first night, which was not surprising considering the year he had in 2015. We slow rolled through October and had pretty decent deer movement right up to Halloween. As the calendar flips to November and the rut action starts to heat up, it's hard not to let your mind dream about the action that is about to come. This year is no different, as we plan to hunt the rut here in New York for a few days before we head to Kansas on November 8th.
Well, it is November 5th, and sweet November is here, my friends. Finally. This is my first hunt in November. I worked all week, and I'm on vacation for the next 16 days to try to get it done in New York and in Kansas. We've got 3 days to hunt here, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then on November 8th we leave and head west to Kansas. So, hoping we can get it done here at home before we go. And that'd be a nice little bonus to the New York season. So, it's 34 degrees this morning. I'm up behind my house. Dad's up the hill. Already seen some deer moving this morning, so it should be good. Fingers crossed we can get it done before we head west. So we're going to sit here this morning and hang in till 11 or so, and then have a little breakfast. I got some family stuff to do this afternoon, so I'm not hunting this afternoon, but I'm hopeful we can get it done this morning, so let's do it.
About 20 minutes after that little blind calling sequence, I remember sitting in the tree thinking, where are all the bucks? This is supposed to be the best time of the year to be in the woods. I no sooner got that thought through my head than I heard movement over to my left. So as you know, I'm self-filming, and the deer didn't exactly walk in front of me like I thought. He started slipping down to my left, down the ravine where I don't have many shooting lanes cut. So I actually ended up having to abandon the camera, and I ended up shooting through a basketball-sized hole in the brush at 32 yards. And I hit him in the front left shoulder, high, a little high front left shoulder, and I can remember watching him run away with the arrow sticking out of him, probably 10 to 12 inches of penetration. So after the shot, we found blood and followed it for a couple hundred yards. We also found the fletch end of my arrow. Not long after, it became hard to find blood, and we decided to back out for the day. Dad, brother Andy, and myself spent the good part of the next 2 days looking for that deer, never finding one more speck of blood, never finding a bed or my arrow. After 20 plus man hours of searching, we decided we had to throw in the towel on this buck. Losing a deer is horrible. If you've ever done it, and if you haven't, you will. You know what I mean when I say I wanted to quit hunting that year. We hunted a couple more sits at home and had fantastic rutting action. But on November 8th, we packed the truck and we headed west to Kansas.